single day. I'm gonna make something great.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hello, my name is Shanice. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that way you stay notified whenever I upload new videos, and welcome to the family. So I have been getting a lot of new questions from you guys. So for everyone who is new to watching my videos, I always answer the questions in the comment section as soon as I see them, but I do create a follow-up video. That way I can explain it more for you guys if I feel like I wasn't able to explain it as much as I could, basically, telling it to you guys. I have also created a playlist for all of, the question answer type of videos that I create for you guys. So if you have a lot of questions and you're afraid to ask me, you can go ahead and check out my Q&A playlist, and hopefully I answered the question for you. If not, don't be afraid to ask me, because I will see it and I will answer it for you. Also, to everybody, I've noticed I have mainly gotten questions about Doordash, but you guys can't ask me about other apps. I have worked for and currently still is working for UberEats, Doordash, Instacart, Postmates. So if you have any questions like in relation to any other app besides Doordash, I feel like I know enough to answer it. I may not be an expert, but I feel like if I don't know it, I will tell you. All right, so let's get to it. So the first question that I have is, I did 2 DoorDashes today and made like $11.75, but now I can't log back in. I cleared the cache and still can't log on. Is it because I have to wait for the red card? Okay, so I answered this question, but this advice is basically for anyone who is having this problem. So me personally, I think it's like, if you're unable to log on to the app after you've already been working, to me, I feel like it's mainly could be a glitch in the system. Now, the reason I say that is because, after, it's close to being a year of me working on Doordash, and Doordash has, I don't want to say, super, daily on a daily basis, but Doordash does have glitches here and there. Me personally, I haven't had the glitch of being unable to sign in. I've had the glitch where, I'll try to open the app and it'll keep giving me the, Doordash symbol. Like, how when you sign in, it'll do a Doordash screen, and then it's supposed to open up the maps where you can log in, but I'll get that. So I'll have to, close the app completely. I'll have to close the app completely and then try to log back in, and then it opens up to the maps. And then other situations is, in the middle of me doing actually a dash, it'll tell me if let's say I click to start delivering, or I'm on my way to, pick up an order, it's like it won't even register it. And it's like as if I don't have an order. And then once I close the app again, and then it, puts me where I'm supposed to be. Now, the main times I mostly have glitches is when I have to do an order and pay order. And as for everyone who is familiar with Doordash, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But for everyone who's new, when you have to do an order and pay order, basically, going to the restaurant and ordering the item, you have to check off like the items that the customer ordered after you put in, like while you're telling the restaurant the customer's order, you have to check off the items, and then you have to slide to basically let the app know that you placed the order. And then after that screen, it's supposed to go to the screen where you do the exact same thing of, checking off all the items, but then you slide, like after you pick up the order, you slide to start delivering. Well, for me, and it's every single time, every time I, after I put in the order, after I, tell the restaurant the customer's order, I check off everything and I slide to basically let the app know that the order is placed. It is like, I don't want to say it freezes, but it literally shows the exact same screen of where I have to slide to basically let the app know that I placed the order, instead of it going to the next screen of showing after that, like once I pick up the order, I check off everything and slide to start delivering. So I literally, every time I do that, right after I place the order, I literally slide, to let the app know that I placed the order, and then I have to close the app and then open it back up for it to be on the next screen. So I think I want to say it has to be something dealing with a glitch, because it's weird to me for the app to prevent you from logging in until you get your red card, even though they've allowed you to already do orders. I don't think that's the case. I could be wrong. If I am, let me know down in the comments. Maybe there's been some updates since I first started, but I don't think they're not allowing you to log in just because you haven't received your red card. I really strongly believe it's a glitch that's happening. The next question is, do they not send a shirt in the activation kit anymore? I think they used to, but I was not asked about a shirt size, so I don't assume so. I saw an article saying some restaurants can give you trouble without the shirt. Thanks. Well, when I first started, it was the same with me. They didn't ask me for, shirt size, or didn't send me a shirt in with my activation kit. I literally, with my activation kit, I got my red card and, the hot bag. But shirt, I don't know if they had changed it right before I had started dashing. I used to also hear the same thing, that with the activation kit, they sent a shirt. I again didn't get that, and I also did hear about some restaurants will give you trouble if you don't have a Doordash shirt. Me personally, it is okay. When I heard about the shirt, and then I started hearing about you don't need the Doordash shirt, just make sure you have your hot bag, your Doordash hot bag with you. I personally never had any problems picking up an order with any merchandise from Doordash. When I first started, I of course had my hot bag with me, like every time I went into a restaurant, because I was paranoid and I didn't want any problems. But after I got used to doing it, I stopped taking my hot bag in with me, because I personally I felt like the bag slowed me down, because I had to stop and put the food in the bag. And honestly, the Doordash hot bag is flimsy. It's not the sturdiest bag, so it's like you're struggling putting food in and making sure the flaps stay open or don't collapse on you. So I just stopped taking the bag in with me at all of the restaurants, and not once did a restaurant say we need to see proof that you're Doordash at all. Now, of course, nowadays, since the pandemic, I don't think it's really sanitary or safe to bring your bag in with you, because because of the world today. So I personally don't see a reason for anyone to have problems with not wearing any type of DoorDash merchandise showing that you're working with DoorDash. Of course, it could be different with different states. I've only done it in Texas, so I can't really speak on other states. But the experiences that I've had, I haven't yet had any troubles with anybody, questioning if I truly was working with DoorDash. Most of the times, like every time, let's say I'm actually physically in the restaurant and I'm asking someone for an order, I always, can I get so-and-so's order here, their name right here, so they can see the app. So usually, again, that kind of is an identifier of showing them, hey, I'm really with DoorDash. I'm not saying you should do it. It's your choice. I, again, haven't had any troubles, or I don't see any reason on why you have to show that you're working with DoorDash, because at the same time, everyone who's, if you signed on with multiple apps, and which I strongly advise you don't just rely on one app. If you're signed on with multiple apps and you decide that you want to multi-app, I think it would be confusing to the merchants if you say, hi, I'm here to pick up an UberEats order, and you have a DoorDash bag or a DoorDash shirt on. Like me personally, I'll get confused. I'll keep asking, UberEats or DoorDash? So it's up to you. So if you made it this far into the video, I will be starting to give shout outs in the beginning of my videos. So it will only be 5 people at a time. So in order to get selected, what you'll have to do is you'll have to show proof that you've subscribed to my channel, turned on the post notification bell, and liked my last 2 videos. And you can send the proof to me on my Instagram, which is down here, and also like my last 2 pictures on my Instagram. And the first 5 people to show me this proof will get shouted out in a video. Alright, so next question is, I did my first 2 DoorDash deliveries today, and I was wondering if I'm supposed to get a kit delivered automatically to me, or do I order it, and how? I think I've already, went over this question in my video, in my, activation kit video. When you sign on with DoorDash will, let you go ahead and go online and accept orders. And once you start, once you complete your first order, I think that's when they'll automatically send you a kit. Now, the reason behind that is they want to make sure, like, yes, you signed on with the app, but are you actually going to work it? They don't just want to send you the red card and the DoorDash bag and you're not going to, they don't see any activity from you on their app. So the activation kit is automatically sent to you. I never really seen or had got a notification or an email or anything about basically having to go pick it up. Especially now, it should be automatically sent to you. But before the pandemic, again, I didn't see anything about having to go pick it up. So yeah, it should, especially nowadays, it should, once you complete it, after you've completed your 2 orders, it should be on its way to you. You should have gotten like a notification or an email basically saying that it's on its way to you now. All right, so the next question is, when Dasher pays restaurant and for some reason you cannot deliver, not my fault, do I get stuck with bill or food or both? Now, I had basically, communicated back to him, basically asking him, was his red card declining, and he basically said that he doesn't have a card and his first trip would have been the next day. So for anyone with that question, it's basically what he was asking is, like, let's say if you've already you have your activation kit, you have your red card, and you go to the restaurant and you have an order and pay order and you try to use the card and it doesn't go through, all you have to do is basically contact support. Now, yes, this is going to slow you down, and I'm pretty sure you would want to move on to the next order, but in this case, you will have to contact support, and support will tell you what to do next. Once they tell you, I'm pretty sure it won't count against you, because you contacted them and you let them know what's the problem that's going on. Now, for everyone who you're new to DoorDash and you haven't received your kit yet, you don't have to worry about this problem, because DoorDash isn't going to send you orders where you have to pay for it. They'll only send you the pick up and go orders. All you're doing is going to the restaurant, I'm picking up for this customer, and they'll give it to you, and you're on your way to the next customer. The next question is, this video was very informative. Thank you. Thank you, and I appreciate the support. I haven't started. My question was, do we get breaks in between orders, or does the shift consist of order after order? Is the schedule flexible where I can make an order, then go pick up my baby, then go home, then continue an order? How does that go about? So basically the question is about breaks. All right. So yes, you do get breaks. What you have to do is, like, while you're, of course, dashing, if you want to take a break, all you have to do is, go on your app. At the top right corner, it should be like a menu button, and once you press it, there'll be 3 different options at the bottom, and one of the options will be pause dash. DoorDash gives you 35 minutes, so if you want to take a quick little break, you have 35 minutes to do whatever you want in that time. Now, if you're looking to have a longer break, basically longer than 35 minutes, what I usually do is I'll go through the same steps, clicking the menu, pressing pause dash, and having the 35 minutes, and then I'll let it count down to at least the last 5 or 10 minutes, so that way I've had at least a good 25 to 30 minutes of a break. And then I would quickly do continue dash, and then hurry up and go back and pause dash again, and that resets the timer. So that 35 minutes just turned into an hour and 10 minutes. That's the best way of getting an extended break. Now, if you let the timer count down all the way, 35 minutes, and you still haven't clicked continue dash, then the app will, automatically kick you offline. Now, if you was thinking about going offline anyway, then great, it really wouldn't matter. But if you got lucky and you so happily was able to dash, and after, for whatever reason you couldn't schedule it, then that would be bad for you, because now what if you got kicked offline and the area or region that you was in isn't busy anymore, but you was on schedule from 12 and you were supposed to end your dash at 9 o'clock, but you got kicked off at 2 o'clock and now it's not busy anymore, so now you have to wait until it gets busy, so you just lost some hours of being able to make some money. So my best advice for that is, of course, if you have things that you need to do, that would be a second option of, extending your break, but pay close attention to the timer, or else you will get kicked offline. All right, so that's the end of my video. If you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It's free, it's not gonna hurt you. Also hit that subscribe button. I'm pretty sure we're friends or family, guys. I will catch you guys in my next video. And also, you see when I said I was gonna get shout outs, okay? Keep that in mind. All right, guys, see you in my next video.